What's up? What's up, you guys? Good evening. Yes, I dropped in for a quick chat. We're not going to be here long, but Wendy had a court date today, and I just wanted to come down here and talk to you guys about it, go over a little bit about what happened, and kind of just giving y'all a little bit of my 2 cents and see what y'all feeling. So what's up, everybody coming in the room? Quake said, I really hate this so much for them. I love Happy Eddie. I don't want him to lose his license and definitely don't want him to lose his family. Yes. Am I in my PJs? I am in a nightgown. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because when I get off of here, I'm going to bed. And I just came in from, I just got in from a meeting. And I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to change out of my meeting attire into clothes just to put on my nightgown in like 30 minutes. So yes, I am in my nightgown. With that being said, you guys, I want to get into it. So I'm going to play a clip from Taria. You guys know what else is going on podcast. She is boots on. You have the same nightgown? Yes. She is boots on the ground. She is boots on the ground, you guys. Abby has these same pajamas. My birthday a few years ago, I did like a little girls trip and all of us had this nightgown. We took some pictures and everything. This is old. I very seldom wear a nightgown, so anyway. So, what's up, Complex? Hey, boom. So, she is boots on the ground. And this is an example of why I wish I could be this flexible, because I would love to have been at the courthouse today. But it's going to be what it's going to be, you guys. But we're going to watch her report, and then we're going to kind of talk about it. I reached out to her to ask her if it was okay for me to use it. I don't think she's gonna flag me. But y'all know to go out and subscribe to what else is going on podcast. You know what, Dance Hop, you and Cajun, are you going on a cruise? I mean, not Dance Hop, DB. Are you going on a cruise? Because girl, I can't wait to see the two of y'all cut up for a whole week or 4 days, however long it is. Now he had to sell his body to pay his car note. I'm not doing this with y'all. Moving right along. So let's look at the we're going to look at this. Hold on, let me make this bigger. He is coming to Houston. Oh Lord, it's about to be a whole situation. Oh Lord. All right. But let's get into it. She did like a quick recap from the steps. And let's play it. Oh, I can make this bigger. Let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Now let's play it. Again, as you can see, she was boots on the ground, honey. Let's hear it. Let's get into it.
Your favorite court reporter, Taria Faison, reporting for duty. So some of y'all may have seen my tweets. I am live in front of the Carroll County Courthouse for Wendy and Eddie. Just left the court. No black SUV today, guys. Normally they've been stunting in the black SUV. Today they drove. I will tell you, they were looking extremely good. As always, they were runway ready. So first off, when it first started, basically last time they wanted to be tried together. So originally they were going to be tried together. Then they were.
I don't know why the words are right over her face. Hold on, let me see if I can. All right, let me take these captions off. Can I take the captions off? Because I don't like the fact that it's right over her face. Hold on. Okay, let's turn these captions off. Okay, that's better. So, as you guys know, when this trial first started, of course, Wendy were together. Wendy and Eddie were being tried together, and then a motion was filed for them to be tried apart, and then they decided they were going to be tried together again. So here
going to be tried separate. Then they filed a motion to be tried together. Well, now it looks like they will definitely be tried separately. There is a lot of discovery that has come out for Eddie's case. So Eddie has waived his, I believe it's called the Hicks right, where with the Hicks right, you are entitled to a speedy trial within 180 days of the date you have been charged. He has waived that because he wants a chance to go through the extensive discovery.
Now, what I want to see this discovery. Y'all know I'm gonna have to reach out to my girl Tracy, and see if hold on R&D, but hold on, boo. I want to see if we can find what some of this discovery is, because she said that some extensive discovery has been found. Y'all know, for those who are not familiar, discovery is that time period between your indictment or your case being filed And when the trial starts, when both sides have a chance to go through the evidence that both sides have and do, go out and dig deeper and get more information, more evidence, what have you. And so what they're saying is extensive. That word is interesting to me. Y'all know I pay attention to words. Extensive research, discovery, and Eddie and his defense team want time to go through it. So they have waived their right to a speedy trial. That is in the first 10 amendments, that you have a right to a speedy trial. And he was like, nah, I don't want it to be fast because we got to go through all this information y'all done thrown at us.
Normally, his trial would have been April 22nd, or I'm sorry, April 15th of 2026. But now it's going to be far beyond that. His next status hearing is May 20th, I believe, of 2026. Wendy, y'all, this is what surprised me. Wendy's lawyers, Wendy did not waive her right to the Hicks, the speedy trial. She wanted it. As a matter of fact, the prosecution and the defense were literally on their computers trying to come up with dates for May.
So Wendy said, I don't care about all that discovery. I want to go ahead and have my trial now. He can go ahead and wait, but baby, go ahead and try me now. That's the part that's interesting to me. But
for March, for Wendy to have her trial in March. That tells me one of them, Eddie, maybe possibly taking the fall. For him to want his trial to kind of be pushed all the way out. And sorry, y'all, school is out, so the school bus is coming down the road. I hope you can hear me. But Wendy wanted hers in March. Unfortunately, there were no dates in March. There were no dates in April. So Wendy's has now been pushed out, and she will have a status hearing with Eddie on May 20th as well. So that's all the updates that we have so far. But what do y'all think? Like I said, Wendy wanted her trial to be as early as March. We know that they're going to be filming Potomac soon. So we're wondering, is she trying to get it out of the way and then focus on Eddie and his case? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later.
All right, so let's talk about this for a second. Like I said, we're not going to be here for a long time, but let's break some of this down. And this is all conjecture. We just speculating. I am not an attorney. I don't know nothing. Let me be very clear. But what I do find interesting is if we go back to the original indictment and we go back to the original paperwork that we read, and we may have to go back and read it again because I feel like some people either forgot it or never heard it. Eddie is the person that they allegedly have on audio tape that the insurance company allegedly has on audio tape perjuring himself. Eddie did all of the from what we read in the indictment. It's Eddie who talked to the insurance company. It's Eddie who, y'all know, when you file an insurance claim, they ask you basically, do you swear that all this information is, blah, 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 and they let you know you're being recorded. Eddie is the person. Also, we know Eddie is the email that we saw, an email that was allegedly sent by Eddie to Wendy. Because remember, we were like, why are they emailing each other? And they literally live in the same house. Why aren't they even texting each other? Why are we emailing each other? But Eddie was the one emailing Wendy that allegedly, again, I'm saying allegedly, it was in the indictment, but I'm just going to say allegedly. Eddie is the one that emailed Wendy saying our insurance policy cap is, I want to say it was like 500,000. So I want to get as close to the cap as possible. Is there anything else that we can claim? Is there anything else we can put on this report? So because when we read the indictment, we saw Eddie. So again, that's what's making me wonder, is Eddie getting ready to just take the fall? Is all the evidence against Eddie and not against Wendy? Because let's throw out the burglary part of it. I know that the police feel like the burglary wasn't real, that the burglary was fake, but let's throw that out. Let's pretend for a minute that the burglary is real. It actually happened. That was a real thing. Let's throw all that out the window, right? Let's just deal with what they did after they were burglarized. Allegedly, they basically was trying to maximize the insurance policy to get as much money as they could out of the policy. And allegedly, they were putting things on the report, the insurance report, that wasn't actually stolen. Those are the allegations, you guys. Let's not get caught up in the minutia of, all of the credit cards and all. We're not going to get caught up in that minutia. Let's just stick straight to that. If that is what, in fact, they allegedly did, is Eddie more culpable because he's the one that actually filed the report? He's the one that actually signed the report. He's the one that actually talked to the insurance company. Like, is he more culpable? I just find it interesting that Eddie was like, no, I want to take as much time as my attorneys need. And yes, I'm willing to waive my speedy trial. And Wendy said the exact opposite. Wendy was like, oh, no. I need to get this done now. I need to get this taken care of. I need this over with. Now, what's interesting is they went through all of that and they still have a status hearing on the same day, which is May the 21st. So they're going to be back in court together. So all of this may be for nothing. You know what I mean? All of this speculation may be for nothing because they still together. Now, she did say that they estimate that the trial is only going to be about a 4-day trial. Like, this is not the trial of the century, you guys. This is not going to last for 5 weeks. This is going to last a week. A week. I've been called that he would take the fall. You can just tell it in my eyes. Who are we talking about? Because I don't watch any of the... Well, we're talking about Wendy and Eddie, boo. He's buying himself some time. I think he's trying to get them to drop some of those charges. I'm going to be honest with you. And I need to go back to the original indictment. And maybe we need to, like I said, maybe we need to just reread the original indictment. Do I have it? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me look. I said this was going to be a quick live, but hold on. Let me see something. Tracy usually... Here we go. I'm about to say Tracy usually does really good about labeling the email. I mean, when she emails me, hold on, let me see. Oh no, that's Wendy Williams, child. She's usually pretty good about just putting in like the name. Hold on, let me go back. Wendy. This might be it right here. Hold on, let me see if this is it right here. Okay, this is about bail. This is all I have, but I think this is what we read through the first time. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, let's read this. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Let's read through this again. And R&D, I did not forget you. I'm gonna answer your question at the end. I'm just going to go through this real quick, and we're not, like I said, we're not going to be here long. As the preacher said, we're not going to tarry long. I want to just read this again. Let's read through this again. So let's read here again, starting with, now this is what the police filed to support them not getting bail or something, whatever their bail is, whatever. But it says here, investigation determined that on April the 8th of 2024, the Osefos, and so they're saying both of them, initiated 3 separate insurance claims for the burglary and theft. One with Travelers Insurance, one with Jewelers Mutual Insurance, and one with Homesite Insurance, for the alleged losses suffered while they were away. Edward, that would be Eddie, gave recorded statements to 2 of the insurance companies regarding a list of stolen items he provided. He was asked whether any of the items on the list had been returned, which he denied. And again, that's one of the things they're saying. They have proof that they're saying that they have proof that they returned, that they put items on those claims that have been returned. That's what they're saying. He was asked if he had other insurance, but failed to disclose to Homesite and Jewelers that he was also making a claim with Travelers. So again, they're alleging that Eddie was filing multiple insurance claims and wasn't telling one insurance company about the other insurance. Okay. For Homesite, both Edward and Wendy, oh, well, there's Wendy. Both Edward and Wendy signed a sworn statement of loss, which was notarized. The total amount of the loss claimed in the sworn statement of loss was $2,500 for the building and $450 estimated for contents personal property. He included an inventory. I can't. This thing. Now that's it. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Hold He included an inventory of reported stolen items along with receipts for the purchases of most of those items in the inventory. That claim was denied due to failure to disclose the policy with Travelers Insurance. So they denied the claim, but I need y'all to understand, just because he didn't, quote unquote, get away with it does not mean that it's not a crime. I'm just reading this. It sounds like their notary was not good at their job. Why you say that? All the notary does is notarize the paperwork. They don't verify whether you're telling the truth or not. That's not their job. Oop, hold on. Oh, where am I? Okay, here we go. All right. In the original claim submitted on April the 8th of 2024 to Travelers, Edward, that would be Eddie, confirmed that he and his wife were wearing their anniversary bands when the loss occurred. However, Edward called Travelers Insurance on April the 10th and said he needed to update their claim, stating his wife's gold diamond anniversary band was missing. The same day, Travelers Insurance settled the claim for $25,380, which included the replacement price of the band, which was $4,500. After the initial reported claim on April the 11th, both Wendy and Edward, Wendy, you signed that stuff too, girl, signed and submitted letters to Jewelers Mutual Insurance claiming the burglary occurred and items were reported stolen. At the request of Jewelers Mutual Insurance, the Osefos provided an initial list of 57 stolen items. Included on that list was Wendy's gold diamond anniversary band that was reported in the Travelers Insurance claim. On April the 22nd of 2024, Edward was interviewed. During a recorded call, he did not make any mention of the jewelry claim or payout with Travelers. Deputies were suspicious. Okay, I don't want to read that part. I don't care about them being suspicious of the burglary. If you can't prove that they ain't do it. Let me see. Okay, this is the other part. Investigation determined that numerous items that the Osefos claimed were stolen had been purchased and then returned to the store, where a full refund was provided prior to the alleged burglary. These items were valued in excess of $20,000. For example, there was a Dior shirt that was listed as stolen, valued at $1,450, but that shirt was returned on January the 14th of 2023. And a Gucci leather wallet that was purchased in 2018 and returned 2 weeks later for a refund of $948.70. Additionally, while reviewing the social media Instagram account, okay, this is what they said they think they saw Wendy's ring. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just want to just go over that a little bit. So no, it does sound like Wendy and Eddie both signed the paperwork. I mean, even though Eddie was the one that sounds like filed the claims, Wendy signed the stuff. So who travels with real jewelry? A lot of people do. What you mean? I don't understand what you mean. Who travels? I travel with real jewelry. What you mean? I want to know who the SIU investigator was in this case. DB, tell me what that is. The crossover episodes were crazy. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Stop traveling with your good jewelry. Why? I don't understand why. Why you can't travel with your good jewelry? Yeah, I mean, listen, what is the purpose of buying nice things if you're afraid to use them and have them? Like, that's, to me, that's like buying a Bentley and never driving it. Why the fuck did you buy a Bentley? I mean, Cindy, do what you feel comfortable with, baby, but I don't understand why you wouldn't travel. It's her wedding ring. Why wouldn't she travel with her wedding ring? That doesn't make sense to me. But again, you do what you feel comfortable with, boo. It's the investigator in an insurance company that specifically looks into probable fraud cases. Yeah. And again, I know that people are saying that they feel like this is some racism involved in this, which, let's be clear, I'm never ruling out racism. Let's be very clear. We know that Wendy and Eddie live in a majority white county. Actually, I think they're probably in their neighborhood. I think they're the only Black family. You have a PhD that's on a reality television show. You have an attorney that's a successful business owner. You have beautiful kids that go to private school, and they don't apologize for any of it. They carry themselves with dignity and their head held up. So at the end of the day, I'm never going to rule out racism. But what I am going to say is, it sounds like y'all are giving them a reason. If I'm being honest. If I'm going to be honest, it sounds like y'all are giving them a reason. It just sounds suspicious. Now, granted, these are the allegations. This is what the court is saying they did. They have a right to defend themselves, which is what they are choosing to do. As of today, they have not taken a plea deal. They said that they want to, have their day in court, and they have good attorneys. And listen, I look forward to hearing it, because they might get in court and blast it all out the water. Boom, boom. Well, we said this, but boom. Well, that's what they said, but that's not what this said. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, and I look forward to it. Now, let me tell y'all something, and I mean this with all the sincerity in my heart. If the trial happens, it's getting closer and closer to the end of the school year, right? Because the status hearing is May the 21st. I get out of school. I think my last day of school is June 18th. Baby, if the trial is happening in the summer, Really B gonna be there if I'm in town. Really B is gonna be there if I'm in town. Really B is gonna be there if I'm in town. We're gonna be boots on the ground, tribe. So it keeps getting pushed back a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Right, Universal God is like, again, I just feel like we all spend our money on what we want to spend our money on. But if you're gonna be afraid to do, I don't understand why you buy stuff if you don't want to use it. But that's just me. That's just me. We're gonna be boots on the ground. I'll keep y'all posted. Right. If I'm in town, I had to keep saying that to Wanda. But I'll keep y'all posted. I will keep y'all posted. With that being said, you guys, I want to answer RY Diva's question. Hey, The Informed. Hey, boo. You gonna meet me there? R Diva said, she asked me, oh, what's up, Smoke? I didn't see you come in, boo. Really be, do we have a post about different cruises, likes, dislikes, and points for beginners? I don't, but I can. I've started a travel channel, R Diva. I am going to be doing more over there of travel content and conversations about things. So the answer is I have not, but I can and I will. Are you a beginner cruiser and you would like to have that conversation about like likes, dislikes, do's and don'ts and all that kind of stuff? I absolutely can do that. And the answer is I am going to do it, but if that's something you require from me or want from me, I can do it sooner rather than later. Yeah. Link to the travel channel. Hold on, let me get it for you. Actually, hold on, I can get it for you right now. I'm gonna drop it in the chat real quick. Hold on, real quick. It's Really Be Travel, but y'all know it's a new channel, so it's not in the algorithm. But I think it's Really Be. Is it Really Be TV Travel or Really Be Travel? Child, I don't even know. I think it's Really Be Travel. Let me see. There it is. Yep, it's Really Be Travel. Hold on, let me get the link for you. Is this the link? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me get y'all the link. Share channel. Copy. All right, I'm about to put the link in the chat right now. That's it right there. So R&D, Diva, yeah, that's something I can do. And I can do that sooner rather than later. What up, Tracy Boo? I have sent a friend to your travel channel because she takes 6 to 7 cruises per year. I was telling her about your new Yes, tell her to join us on the cruise. I would love it, love it, love it. Tracy, child, what was I going to say to Tracy? Oh, thank you for dropping that link, boo. But yeah, we'll do it sooner rather than later. Like I said, this weekend is a really busy weekend for me. This weekend is, I got something to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, child. Y'all know my weekends. Last weekend, I didn't do nothing, child. I didn't go nowhere. My car didn't even move for 2 days. But this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I mean, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I got stuff to do. So, we'll try to get that sooner. We'll get that together. That's a good idea, and we can do that. We can do that. But with that being said, y'all, like I said, I didn't plan to be here long. I just wanted to just drop in a little bit and talk a little bit about it. You was about to say that everybody should go on a cruise to have a drink with me. Well, I do think everybody should go on a cruise. And if you go on a cruise, if you're a drinker, now I don't want to make nobody drink. Let's be clear. If you're not a drinker, it's okay. We got mocktails. I don't want to make nobody drink. We don't force nobody to put liquor in their mouth, okay? Or however you say it. We don't force nobody. However, if you are a drinker, join us on the cruise. March the 16th is right around the corner, you guys. March the 16th is right around the corner. Thank you, everybody who just subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Tribe Bowl 2.0 is leaving out of Miami, Florida on February the 11th through the 15th. We went from a 3-day cruise to a 4-day cruise, and the next cruise is going to be a 7-day cruise. But we ain't there yet. We're going to stick to this 4-day cruise right now. But the next cruise is going to be a 7-day cruise. So hold your mule. Hold your mule. The prices have gone down. Cajun, are the prices still lower, or did they go back up? Let me know, Cajun. Y'all know Cajun don't play no games. He be on price watch. So the prices did drop a little bit. I think like $60 or something like that. Cajun, let me know. So if I know some people, if you're already in the group, if you've booked your cruise and you are already in the group, Cajun dropped that information. The last couple of days at work have been busy, and I didn't know nothing about what was going on in the group. Somebody told me. I'm sorry. And so anyway, Cajun will drop it in a minute. He's too busy arguing with DB. But as of right now, the interiors are $892. They went back up for the balconies. The junior suite is still $60 off. Okay. So for the people who booked a junior suite, you can get $60 cheaper than the price that I originally gave you guys. But these are our prices. $892 for interior, ocean view, $1,008.86. Balcony is $1,386. And that's for double occupancy. So if you have a roommate, cut that price in half. You guys share the room. If you are going by yourself, if you're single, solo, dolo, it's a whole lot of us that's going to be single, solo, dolo. Don't feel no kind of way about it. Just take $135 off of that price, and that's what your price will be. It's a little bit cheaper. $200 for your deposit, and you have until November the 28th to pay it off. So let me know. Please join us. We already have 20 rooms booked. We have a goal of 50. So we got 30 more rooms to go, but baby, we have booked 20 rooms of people are already booked and ready to go. Okay. So anyway, I'm about to get off of here so I can get ready to take my tail to bed. And with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.